This is Jorge Rivera with FirstCoast.tv. We find ourselves here with three wonderful gentlemen because there's an event that's going to happen very, very soon honoring our veterans. God bless them. And the people I'm with here, I'm with
Michael Rothfeld, producer of the military documentaries.
Okay, and
I'm Bill Dudley. I'm the chairman of the Veterans Council for St. Johns County.
And
George Lenardis, I'm president of the Military Officers Association of America, Ancient City Chapter.
all right, let's start with Mr. Dudley here. There's a tell us a little bit about the event, the beginning part of the event.
Well, thank you very much for having us here this morning, George. And the event is the Veterans Day Parade, and this is going to occur on November the 11th, which is a Friday, and the parade will start at 11 o'clock. Now, we have a lot of different marching units that's going to be in there. We've got military marching units, we've got military bands, we've got a lot of local bands that's going to be participating. We've got a lot of veterans that's going to be showing up for this, and these veterans, some of them are World War II veterans. You're going to see these veterans riding in some of our military vehicles that we're going to have in the parade. So it's going to be an exciting time, and we're asking everyone in the community to come out and be there and be a part of it, wave a flag and support our veterans.
All right, and the parade itself, what streets is it going to start
Well,
on?
it's going to start on Orange Street.
Okay.
It'll come over to San Marco and then up Avenida Menendez. It'll turn down Cathedral and then work its way back to Orange Street, and that's where the terminal point for the parade will be.
Oh.
The parade will last about 1 hour.
Okay.
Now, an exciting part of it, to kick this parade off, we're going to have a vintage aircraft, a Stearman aircraft, that's going to be doing the flyover. There's 4 of them in formation that's going to be flying over, and that's going to be the beginning of the parade. And when the first unit comes up to the reviewing stand, they're going to stop, they're going to face the reviewing stand, and we are working with the National Park Service in the Castillo de San Marcos fort, and we're asking them to do a cannon salute. And immediately after the cannon salute, which will mark 11 hours, if you will, of the armistice for the Veterans Day Parade, we will then have church bells, all the downtown church bells to start ringing.
Right.
So that will be the introduction, if you will, of the parade.
Wow, that's going to be a blast.
It will be a blast.
The date again is November?
November the 11th,
The 11th.
at 11 o'clock.
All right. Thank you very much. There's another component to this parade, and it's a film component. Tell us a little bit about that, Michael.
Okay, this year, for the first time, we're having a military film festival starting after the parade at 1 o'clock on November 11th, continuing Monday afternoon, all day, Friday afternoon, all days Saturday and Sunday. The documentaries were produced by the Veterans Council, and Bill and I produced them, directed by Dr. Nadia Ramatar. There are 5 documentaries featuring local Northeast Florida, mostly St. Augustine veterans. We have a World War II documentary featuring 34 veterans from Coquina Crossing in Elton. Then we did a Korean War veteran documentary, a Vietnam documentary with 5 St. Augustine veterans. Then we did a prisoner of war documentary, and that had 4 ex-POWs from 3 wars. And we finished last year with Canines for Warriors, which is the not-profit in Ponte Vedra Beach, where they rescue dogs, train them, and they pair them with veterans suffering from PTSD and traumatic brain injury.
Okay.
And that'll be continuous at the Corazón Theater, 36 Granada Street, and it's a free event.
Wow, that's an awesome little place, isn't it?
Yes, we're also going to have speakers from the documentaries introducing each one.
All right, thank you very much. And there's a third component. Let's not forget the music. What can you tell us, Mr. Leonardo?
Well, first, thank you for having us here today. It's very important to all 3 of us and to the committee that's putting the parade together that we get the word out as far wide as we can. Lee Greenwood, God Bless the USA. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that song. He is coming and doing a benefit concert for the veterans at the St. Augustine Amphitheatre on the 13th, which is Sunday. That'll start at 4 o'clock. Gates open at 4. What we've done this year is, because we want to make this a family event, children 10 years old and younger, accompanied by a paying parent, are admitted free. Also, we've worked the deal out with the amphitheater that the junior ROTC units that are marching in the parade, and the Sea Cadets and other kids in that kind of a format, if they come to the theater in uniform, they get in free. We want this to be youth-oriented so that they can learn about not just patriotism, but a little bit about the history of our country, because that's what the whole event is around. We have a local band called Incipient who will be doing the opening act. We also have a karaoke style beginning where all the service songs, the hymns for each service will be sung, projected up on a screen, and then everybody in their particular service can get up and sing along with it.
That's great.
And then of course Lee Greenwood will do a 90-minute show for us. Should be fantastic. We also have in the very beginning, around 4:15, you can buy special tickets for a meet and greet, meet Lee Greenwood and some of the dignitaries who are attending the parade who will be coming to the concert.
All right. And the concert is where again?
St. Augustine Amphitheatre. That's A1A.
A1A.
Yeah, right
A1A,
there. Everybody,
right there.
yeah,
Everybody knows where it is.
Yeah, of course. Not too far from the alligator farm.
Correct.
Before you get to 312 if you're leaving
Yes.
St. Augustine, and after 312 if you're coming in from Palm Coast or any place like that. All right, and that starts at?
Starts at, well, gates open at 4, Incipient will go on at 5, and Lee Greenwood will go on at 6.
Right, because you have the karaoke at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic. Gentlemen, this seems like it's going to be an awesome event for a great cause honoring our veterans. So here at First Coast, we thank you. We thank you that there's people in the community that actually puts the effort. This is not easy, what you guys do to coordinate all this. This is very, very difficult. And so I thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.